Shall we do another episode, boys and girls? Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Oh, I pressed the button. I clicked. It just happened. Save your progress. Yes, please. Lammers, what's up? Oh, I have a save slots. How many save slots do we have? Okay, we've got 10 save slots for aggressive save strategies, boys and girls. Because what do we love in the Flood Zone? Aggressive save strategies. We subscribe and believe and embrace aggressive save strategies in the Flood Zone. So, of course, we'll take this opportunity to save. All right, here we go. Turnabout Sisters, Episode 2. Bring, bring. Beep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya. Wait, Maya, Mia, it's me? Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Always embrace Ice Mom, always. I'm busy, how have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. What the hell is happening in this conversation? I'm just great, I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pretrial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. Could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Interesting. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers? I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho! You are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho! My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. No, what? I don't want to play anymore. We just met her and I was in love. How dare they? I'm so mad. Oh, I didn't pay attention to the time. Shit. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over So we should all go for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine. Wait, how do I examine? Oh, with my... Okay, the cursor there. How do you examine? I can move things with the arrow keys, this thing. Escape for options. What are my buttons? Can I know my buttons, please? Okay, how do I... That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief. Chief. Chief! Who are you? Oh, no, no, no. Rip Mia Thermopolis Rinaldi, Princess of Genovia. I didn't even know that was her full name, Clary. God damn. I couldn't click on, like, I don't know how you're supposed to click on things to examine on the computer. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Oh, Chief. Examine. Can I click things? Oh, I can. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of a glass light stand. No clues here. Large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. Gatewater? Cute. For the youngins out there, look up Watergate later. But I don't really know her. Think I could love her. Crimson and clover. I see you, Panthers, and I like it. No clues here. Okay. Papers? Maya herself? Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass lines. Something broken in the back of the room. Glass shards. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Huh. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what the girl's doing. You probably should call the police immediately.
Welcome. You are in the TheFlood zone. Welcome.
Orthres.
Dropping this, have fun.
Thank you for the 11 months you made your home on Twitch, the Flood Zone Moisture, and Flood Love for Orthrus, please. Okay, I don't know the words to your guys' song, so I'm just gonna leave it. What does Q slide mean? Oh yeah, okay. Colette, everything is written in the Chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small ops, but it makes a good bit of money. That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. I'll choose the PC worse for mail. She picked up the ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Am I good? Okay, I guess that's... I examined the phone and it said there was stitches or like screws missing on it, so it's already been examined. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya. Faye? Maya. Oh, so Mia was writing the girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside of the courtroom. Present. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would my sis write my name? Hey, I remember him. I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw murder. Must have been the woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Whoa! Excuse me! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? I want to love him immediately, but I've been hurt before. Oh, Mrs. Need. No, I feel like we love him immediately. I think it's going to be okay. What's up, K-Total? T-Codal? T-Codal? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until early the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. T-K-Otal. T-Codal. Gotcha. I don't know. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? Did I? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Whoa, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. Been a while. So, he crashed and burned? He's a genius. Oh, she said that about me. I'm so sad she's dead. This is bullshit. This game makes me so sad already. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evils types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh! That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. Examine? Why would I examine this? Okay, I can't present anything anyway. You're telling me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker? The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that... I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that Detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Nice. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Oh, yeah, that's not strange. It's cool. That's cool. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. I'm with you. The day of the crime... Could you tell me more about the day of the murder? No, it's okay. I've been doing the last few hours just talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for the upcoming trial. The Thinker clock. When did you arrive at the office? It was actually right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear for now. Spirit medium? You're an acolyte, or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into that stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit, then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that'd be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Of course. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. That was fast. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Good God. Just take me as your lawyer, dude. I got you. Do I go back to my office? No, I go to Grossberg Law Offices. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention, run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. We'll examine a little bit. Oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the piece is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. That don't look like they've ever been read. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Alright, I get it. There's a lot of mahogany in leather-bound books. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive. Women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual powers runs in our blood. But 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes. I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who's this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. What happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. And then the Fire Nation attacked. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Okay. The office is full of police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. There's a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How can anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy. He was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Gumtree Suede Shoes? Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick. Get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Wah, wah. Ahem. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Maya's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline Strictopal. Who was that? Well, movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie they made that made me cry when she saw it. I have to check it out one of these days. Mia read all her legal books. Blah, blah, blah. Perfectly clean. There's that hotel right across the way. Oh wait, hang on. Back. Present. I was wondering, did you see Miafei's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's onto me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Or, you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive, you're quite the detective. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Nice. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me for me. Papers, evidence, I'll leave that up to you. We already read this. We know that. We know all this. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report. But that's all. 9 p.m. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is the one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth's on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Wait, one more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influence on the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already, then? Ah ha ha! You're trying to get loyally tricks on me now. She's not going outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Oh, whoops. Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets a guilty verdict. I don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. How? How is he trying cases at 20 years old? What kind of law schools do they run in this place? Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Water Hotel.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Moment to sell. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe, for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie.
I can't do this. I'm not going to do that anymore. It's all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself.
Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can be part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Examine? What's that? Screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh my god, she looks like an evil cat. Look at her eyes. And it's twitching. Bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. What could be inside that drawer? And you describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Observe incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Oh wait, I got a different way to do this. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer. Are you hitting on me?
No. I'm just doing my job here.
Tee. You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. Tee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it could be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. Still scene painting? Wait. Should that be a still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall.
Cough, cough.
I don't think I have to present anything to her, right? Try Grossberg again. Ahem. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So, you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yeah, that's me. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossman, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. I think not.
Welcome. You are in the flood zone. Welcome.
You all are unbelievably gorgeous. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. It's been 39 months of being subbed and many more reminders for all in chat how unbelievably gorgeous you all are. P.S. Tomorrow is my birthday, aka June 10th. This is a cult.
You just bamboozled me, Private Who. But get some moisture and flood love in here for Private Who. And the 39 months you've made your home on Twitch, The Flood Zone. You legend. And reminding everyone in chat, each and every one of you here right now, that you're beautiful. Unbelievably beautiful. Thank you, Private Who, for making sure everyone knows. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it very much. Happy birthday tomorrow, Private Who. Happy birthday yesterday, Panthers. What the heck? Look at all these birthdays. Look at all these beautiful people. A bunch of goddamn beauties out here in the Flood Zone. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. And thank you, Private Who. I appreciate that, man. I hope you're keeping well. Hope you have some birthday plans. Your lack of energy eminence means that you are in fact beautiful whether you like it or not. For you cannot argue otherwise. We never found out what was in the drawer, Emerence, by the way. We started to peek into the drawer, and she came back and was mad at us, like real mad. Ooh, M, that's not enough sleep, brother. I hope you're able to get a good one in tonight. Because that's not good for you, my friend. You'll be 28. What a young lad. You're 38 now. Young lad. The 7th was my 13th wedding anniversary. 6th was my wife's birthday. For 2 days. Oh, you were the same age for 2 days? That's kind of cute, Panthers. Aw, congrats. That's awesome. It's not your medicating tonight, so you'll be out for at least 12. Yes. Oh, you told me about how you do a med that conks you out. Yeah. You'll be 28. Panthers just turned 38. 7 years. Oh, wait. 7th was your 13 year. Congrats on the 13 years, too. That's crazy. Good for you, brother. Good for all of you. Look at all these legends. Growing older, having anniversaries, being beautiful human beings. Sturka just had his anniversary on the weekend as well. And they're both younger than the Flood and I. Well, I mean, I am 77, so... Yep. That's fun that you and your wife are the same age for 3 days, Panthers. That's kind of like... Or for 2 days, sorry, yeah. Leader of a cult, I don't know. Who's the leader of a cult? I'm not gonna lie, so far I'm really enjoying Phoenix Wright. So far it's wonderful. So far it is wonderful. Shall we do another? We'll continue on with this chapter. We must finish the chapter. Onward, boys and girls, onwards. Thank you so much again for the re-up, Private Who, for the 39 months you made your home on Twitch, The Flood Zone. That's wild. Orthrus earlier with the 11. That was amazing. Almost at a year. Unruly, who gifted one to Emerance and put Emerance at 18 months. Thank you all so much. Onward and upward, my friends. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth his salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Are you a coward, sir? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Ah, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Oh wait, I'm not buying. Do I have anything for him? No, not really. Oops. You're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, see. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend Maya. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as someone without friends. I know, I've been there. I'm single as a Pringle, but I'll surely mingle with other Pringles. Ooh. Salty, Pooh. Salty. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That cutscene of like sad little Phoenix Wright was so quick. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Ew, she smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? I like that she like poses like a cat, and then she had like the crazy, scary cat eyes earlier. Oh my god! Private Who, just don't mingle with this Pringle. You know what I'm saying? Bad news. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright. Talk. No. Present the phone. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Oh, thank you. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a little bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ugh. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Mr. White. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Mm-mm. Examine. Fast. Now's my chance. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. Boom. Definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I hope I'll get to this woman... I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what... You know what I mean! But maybe just get to that bottom, you know? Aggressive save strategies.
Oh, bellboy.
Oh, bellboy. Still there? Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Dramatic. save your progress after this point. What do we believe in, boys and girls? What do we believe in? Aggressive save strategies. We embrace aggressive save strategies here in the Flood Zone. We love aggressive save strategies in the Flood Zone. We will get to the bottom of these aggressive save strategies in the Flood Zone. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Oh, I don't know a voice for this guy. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your statement. I already forgot what I was doing. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. Maybe British? The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls Chief Officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here, and the cause of death, loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had evidence. She did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Ruh-roh. As soon as the police phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Okay. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why, we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Ooh. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Press. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call's from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right? Right across the street from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. I'm gonna press on everything. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm pressing everything. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Does it matter? I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why is that? What's your reason? Why, we had a witness account describing her. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that, me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was ever hard evidence? Well, what? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she's pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Ugh. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. Oh boy, here we go. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Oh. Kimchi, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Kimchi. I hope you're doing wonderful and well. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Ooh, that sounds awesome. Bloodstained Ritual. Is that a Castlevania type game? I feel like it is. I feel like I've seen the cover or something. That sounds badass. Either way, thank you so much for coming by, Kimchi. Scotmic Woodwood. What's going on? Oh, the double raid. I see you down, Kimchi. Dragon Kisses 1972. Dragon Kiss, your follower, 7,921 on the road to 2 million. You're responsible for your own number. I can't remember 2 million numbers. If anyone unfollows me, and they wouldn't do that. I don't think they would do that. If they do, just remember you're the original 7921. Welcome to the Flood Zone. Thank you for the follow. It's not a cult.
Flood Zone! It's not a cult.
It's not. Yeah, I feel like I looked at Bloodstained and thought it looked badass, actually. I either own it or it's on my wish list. I don't remember. I'm going to check that out later. Private Who, how dare you? I know you've been here for 39 months, subscribed, Private Who, but I don't tolerate that kind of baloney. What's the lawyer word for it? Slander. Thank you very much, Kimchi. Be sure to show Kimchi some love. I hope Bloodstained treated you well. Orthrus. Oh, it's... Yeah, I feel like I remember hearing about Bloodstained. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out someday. It's Witch Twitch. You're the only one who gets me. Thank you. I really want to go use the little Flood's room, but I want to finish this cross-examination first. It's trial day, baby. And we're Phoenix writing. Private Who. Private Who, I've got something to say to you.
Objection!
so you watch yourself. That language. Alright, let's get back into it. Let's get back into it, boy and girl. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. I never played Symphony of the Night. I haven't played a Castlevania game since they were 2D on Super Nintendo. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Alright, what do we have to cross-examine about the Maya blood thing? I don't really have anything on that. I don't remember, Kimchi. It's been like 25 years since I've played a Castlevania game. 20 years? Something like that? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Hard evidence. Here we go. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I think you used my eyes, but... There's nothing really to press on here, isn't there? I mean, I'm gonna do it just for fun, but... Did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh ho! Then who did write it, smarty pants? Oh my god, who? You guys are such nerds, I love you. Eternally 77, yeah. Well, until I get older, I guess. But who did write it? Smarty pants. Who? The killer? Anyone can see that. Whoa! You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Ha! I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. I'm allowed to press infinitely, it seems like, right? So I may as well keep pressing. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. You sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Her finger was blooded. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. No reason to press that, I don't think. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Aha! Nice try. Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Ooh. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard many cases. No. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Oh. Order. Oh. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. The screen suspect examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. What do I have, dude? And did you find any evidence? Oh yeah, we've done this already. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Uh-oh. Shit. Memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. And that's all correct. Oh! Yeah, she couldn't have written it with Death Instantaneous. Got it. It's all coming together. If it was the victim's blood, she couldn't have done it if it was a single blow instantaneous. There we go. We got it. Alright, cool. I think I get it. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. Dude, Mia and Maya, I can't do this in my brain. Every time I try to say it, I mess it up. It's driving me crazy. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. Ooh. I like that. Turn that back down to normal levels, but damn. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Fuck, when did I get it? The day after the murder, right? Has to have been. Couldn't have been the day of the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being, that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Well, what? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks of the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Beverell may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Sick autopsy report, very thorough. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Ooh. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Tee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court what you just saw. Witness account.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Well, wait, Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, don't you? Your Honor, I think you might have something a little too firm right now to be objective. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. I don't know where to go on this one. We're gonna figure this one out.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know?
Don't have to press that, I don't think.
And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
One more. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey? Slender, sort of. Well, oh wait.
Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
And the person attacking her.
The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Some women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
Well, what?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. You saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all?
Oh, bitch.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean...
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Dude, her face. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed like that way the night of the murder. Yeah, we do. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Roar! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Okay, we're gonna get this. We're gonna figure this out.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then, the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report startle you?
I can't present yet. She doesn't know it's a clock. There's no way to know. I see. Dice home, exactly. How does she know it's a clock? Exactly. I only wish you'd been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Easy claps.
I did see everything. I did.
Okay. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Press. Is that right as in your right? As in you look from the hotel? Thank you so much, Friendo Bendo, Cutesy3, Duamic. I love you, Cheeto. Thanks for coming back. Killer Cow, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming by. I appreciate you. I hope you're treated you well. Thank you for coming by. Duamic. Be sure to show Duamic some love. Cheeto is wonderful. I'm a huge fan. I haven't played since we scared one another in Phasmophobia and had great times, but I'll tell you right now, Duamic, they are a treat. Please enjoy them. That was weird. That was like you were like a dessert and people should enjoy you. You know what I mean. Matchmaking is borked in DBD right now? Oh no. Yo, you playing Phoenix, right? Nah, bro. No. This is DBD. New update. My favorite Chad right there, Duamic. It's my favorite Chad. Friendo Bendo. DBD was all right. I had my fun despite a couple of odd killers. Odd? In what way? Cross-examination. I really need to go eat. I hope you have a nice stream. Thank you, Duamic. I'll miss you. Thank you for the raid. Be sure to show Duamic some love, boys and girls, please. Is that right as in you're right? As you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand. Right?
I think it all lines up. Satisfied, Mr. Wright. Please continue.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did.
Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
What sort of weapon was it?
That clock, kind of statue-y clock. The Thinker, I think.
Revealing?
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that the statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. What? But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. This is the most flip-floppy mother... Goddamn. That was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Oh, what? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fanco?
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fanco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I got this. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. Boom. Your Honor and members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork. Oh, boom. How could you possibly... Just take a look right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Boom. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, baby, I can! I got the cell phone record. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Boop, 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 boop. Present. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Well, wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Dun, dun, dun. Dude, this is spicy. I like it. Order. The defendant's cell phone. That this wasn't brought to my attention? Oh, look at his eyes. The character design in this is top tier, dude. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness ever arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have an objection, Mr. Wright? Oh, objection. Yeah, like a motherfucker. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well, then let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Uh-oh. The clock itself, because we made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuses not on sale today?
Oh. What's it to you, Porcupine Head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Tee-hee. Wink.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know this weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this? Behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... So this is messed up, because we know personally that she didn't do it because we saw the criminal, right? So I can't say that she's held it, but she's definitely heard about it. Also, yeah, she heard about it. I gotta go straight and narrow here. The witness never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Boom. Have a look at this.
That.
I found this in Miss May's room.
Oh.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia's phone, were you not?
Oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not. Oh wait. You'll still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Don't we have a phone record with the sister? So yes. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is my cell phone conversation. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Blah, blah, blah. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does that seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me that way? You lawyer. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Oh.
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why'd you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can. And I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way. I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so, the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have, like, regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. We already knew that. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. I disagree. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. I think I gotta call the bellboy, right? We never asked if she was on the scene, though. That doesn't explain the wiretap. That's true. I think we call the bellboy as a witness. I think. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna go for the bellboy. Defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Give up is an option. Not in the flood zone. Here we go. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Ruh-roh. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her, and precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Ruh-roh. The 9 on the dot thing. I am the held by the fine business for 4 generations. Is there anything to press on that? Not really. No need to. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Press. I want more info on that. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely so. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, so. Not only did I see her in all of her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. Unmistakable voice. And then I saw them. And I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. More. 9 on the dot, you say. Confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. I've got nothing right now. I'm so worried. The time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9, then. Precisely. Exactly, and most definitely so. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. Give me all the info. You sure it was Miss April May herself? Well, of course. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Do I have nothing? I've got nothing, dude. Can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait! Please wait. Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Is there something wrong with her check-in or check-in time? Probably not. I think that's fine. She checked in. Bed making. I think I've got to go with the room service because there was the 2 seatings in the room, right? There was 2 people there. Like we saw the champagne with 2 glasses or something like that. I'm on the edge of my seat, but I'm going to use the little floods room. Be right back. What's up? There'd be no other reason for 2 glasses. My vote is bed making, but I'm just arriving. Okay. What's up, love? I think it's the room service because of the 2 glasses thing. So I'm gonna go with room service. I think it's got to be it. Tell me again about room service. Oh shit! Again, sir. At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. Is that seriously all I have? $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. Ah. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? I'm in his head, dude. Oh, rather quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Oh, let's go. Phoenix is on it again. I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Oh, yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Oh, Edgeworth. Edgeworth! He asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, so... you fool. Oh boy, this has got... Whoa. How is Phoenix Wright so good? I've done it. I've won. Don't get ahead of yourself, Phoenix. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see the man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May. What? How is that a question? The man who checked in with Miss May. Oh! Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today, the trial of Miss Fay. Ooh. Court is adjourned. We got through it, boys and girls. We got through it together. And I got some shreddies, so life is good. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. What do we believe in the Flood Zone, boys and girls? That's right. Aggressive save strategies. It applies to Phoenix Wright as much as it does to anything else.